let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. And taking a look at things so far early on in this season, Mike, what has stood out to you?
Well, some teams are off to a hot start, while others have come out of the gate struggling. I'm interested to see which teams can sustain momentum and which ones can turn things around.
Here's Houston. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Cooper against Free. Here's Cooper. Here's Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He has a particular set of skills that they're very fun to watch.
Houston passes to Robinson. Here's Free. He's guarded by Cooper. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Look now, World B. Free averages over 30 a season. So he's a bona fide, certified, credentialed bucket maker.
Now here's Johnson. Shot from 16. Robinson pulls it in.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Here's Hubbard. Pass to Houston. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Worthy. Robinson misses. Johnson right side. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Down low, Hubbard. A rebound by the Lakers. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And you know, last year they swept the season series against this team.
Yeah, they picked on them a little bit, as you'd expect. We'll see if the story's the same this go-round.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot. Here's Wilkes. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Pass to Free. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Free's got his second bucket of the night.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
Johnson with the bounce pass. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Wilkes. Shot clock at 6. For 3. They get the rebound. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
Down low, Kareem is just a monster. Able to play over the D and get to a shot.
Pass to Free. Here's Houston. Here's Hubbard. There's a screen by Robinson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. The Lakers leading. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Cooper with the bucket.
That is high-powered concentration right there. Cooper refusing to allow the defense to throw him off.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Here's Hubbard. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Free. Here's Houston. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Cooper. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Bucket is good.
What poise under pressure. Johnson keeps his cool even when the defense is breathing down his neck.
Houston passes to Free. Robinson down low. Worthy defending. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Covered the pass to Free. To the middle. Here's Cook. The Lakers with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wilkes, good.
And they're pressing their advantage here, looking to extend this lead.
Not content to rest on their laurels. They'll continue to attack.
Pass to Free. Here's Hubbard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Houston. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Here's Wilkes. Fades and shoots. And they'll get another chance. Johnson finds Worthy. Here's Cooper. Wilkes, the pass to Cooper. Now Johnson. Pass to Cooper. Here's Wilkes. Goes back up. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Scott, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 4, Byron Scott.
Pass to Houston. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Free against Scott. 5 on the clock. Halt the run. The rebound by Worthy. Los Angeles leading by 10. Scott dishes to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Here's Free. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Robinson. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
You know, give their subs a bunch of credit. They more than did their part.
When you get that level of production from your bench, you're going to win a lot of games.
Here's Houston. After the basket by Los Angeles. There's a screen. Covered the pass to Free. From 6 away. Worthy with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Scott kicks to Johnson. Worthy trying to break free. Count that one. Johnson's got 8 points.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission. Making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build a lead.
And the Lakers making a change here. McAdoo's checked in. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
McAdoo.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Houston passes to Robinson. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Cleveland with substitution. Henson Bagley.
Here is Cook, defended by Abdul-Jabbar. Bagley the pass to Robinson, and it's in there.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Suns in Phoenix.
They stayed with who they are and maintained their poise in enemy territory.
They took advantage of some chances leading to a big victory for them.
Hey, the field goal percentages tell the full story. One team is playing more smart and efficient basketball.
And the other, not so smart. They're playing too fast, not getting good looks, forcing things.
Here's Free. Nice D from Scott. The drive by Worthy. That one falls. And the Lakers lead by 18.
When you have an unselfish big like McAdoo, it really opens things up for your team.
High post Bagley. Johnson on him. Here's World B Free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Byron Scott picks one up.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
World B Free. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Very few make shots the way World B Free does. He just can outmaneuver most any defense.
And Free drops them both. Lakers leading by 16. Scott the pass to McAdoo. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Cook. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you capitalize on the fast break chance.
Yeah, points can be hard to come by in this league, so you'll welcome any chance at an easy bucket.
Here's Henson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside, Scott. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Banked in off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Bagley the pass to Robinson. They get a hand on it. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Shot from 16. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside, Bagley. Robinson on the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Free. Shoots over McGee. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Los Angeles now. They lead by 14. Outside, Scott. Five to shoot. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Massaging it from mid-range. Nice shot there.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
Giving up way too many scores inside. I can see why Coach called the timeout there.
And when you can't defend your rim inside, you can guarantee Coach is going to address that.
Nader's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bagley. Nothing on the board. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. From the wing. It's rebounded by Nader. Lakers leading by 16. McGee dishes to Scott. Pass to Wilkes. Scott can't get it to go. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hinson, the pass to Poquet. Back to Bagley. Here is Lynch. Right side Bagley. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They've been resolute. I mean, attacking the paint early, very forceful.
Haven't been shy, absorbing contact and throwing their weight around inside.
Chalk up 2 there. Wilkes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The muscle and determination from Wilkes. Excellent at working through contact.
Here's Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as we know, Clark, in the offseason, there was a sigh of relief when they reached the collective bargaining agreement.
Yeah, that can always be a bit tenuous, Kevin, when you're back and forth, no agreement in place. And now, though, there's finally revenue sharing between the players and the owners, makes them more partners in the whole scope of the big business that the NBA is. And that's actually the first plan of its kind in pro sports, and I think long overdue.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Gibson's checked in, and it's Lynch in for Hughes. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 17. Outside, Scott. Pass to Wilkes. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
Scott the pass to Nader. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Contact isn't enough against Nader. He powers through it inside.
Up top, Bagley. Here is Lynch. Rebounded by McAdoo. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Scott. Over Bagley. Scott, good. Scott's got 6 points.
Glides off the pick, finds himself a look.
Scott against Bagley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That was just a force right there. It's going to cost him.
Tough spot in the game for such a miscue.
Cooper, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pass to Wilkes. Here's the screen. Here's Cooper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nader. Here's McAdoo. And Hinson pulls it down.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Houston passes to Hinson. Here's Hubbard. Still yet to score. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by McAdoo. Pass to Cooper. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Houston. Shot clock at 5. Here's Poquet, and he banks in the layup.
Getting it done inside. I love how opportunistic he is on offense.
Lakers leading by 17. Pass to McAdoo. Fades. Here's Wilkes. Back to Scott. Here's McAdoo. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. McAdoo's got his first points of the game.
And McAdoo can be a problem on the glass. This is why you must box him out.
Here's Houston. Pass to Poquet. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. On the wing, Scott. Here's Wilkes. Outside, Scott. To the inside. It's rebounded by Poquet. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Hubbard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Lakers making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. Cook is checked in for Cleveland. Here's Cooper. Pass to Scott. Here's Wilkes. Clock at 6. From downtown, Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Scott. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And he drops it in from the low post. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points.
Getting rewarded for all his work down low.
And that's what they want from him. If he goes unchecked on the glass, they'll end up with a lead like this more often than not.
Here's Free. He's got 6. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Hubbard. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
World B. Free, a talented combo guard, known for his scoring, but I like seeing him find open teammates too.
Pass to Cooper. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Over Cook. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about that, pulling out the hook shot? Nobody there to defend it either.
Here's Hubbard. Here is Cook. Abdul-Jabbar covering.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
Pass to Cooper. Inside. Here's McAdoo. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Just rising above. McAdoo's vertical and 6'9" height make him such a force.
Houston passes to Cook. Here's Hubbard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 6.
Attacking the paint that time, unfazed by the bigger defender.
Touch, angles, whatever it takes to elude the shot blocker.
Right wing. Cooper kicks to Scott. Pass to Wilkes. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Hinson. Rebound the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Cooper. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great finish that time from Michael Cooper.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Boy, somebody needs to get these guys fired up so they attack the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and this led to way too many second chance shots.
He's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Byron Scott. And Cleveland also making a change. Robinson's checked in. Here's Hubbard. He has 6. Here's Houston. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. McGee up top with his first shot attempt. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Hey, yo, right here.
Houston passes to Robinson. Here's Free. Pulls it from the elbow. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 21. Shot on the wing. McGee's shot is off.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Houston passes to Hubbard. They set the screen. And it's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Substitution for James Worthy.
6 on the shot clock. Here's World B Free. And a miss there off the inbound. The Lakers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Worthy. Basket counts. Worthy's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know, when you're down like they are, you can't give up any second chance opportunity.
It's hard enough to attempt a comeback, so you have to complete the stops you can.
Here's Houston. Scoreless thus far. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Hey, you better get a body on him and box him out.
Yeah, he makes him pay, you're right.
And unless you get a body on him, he's going to continue to do that.
Now, here's Johnson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
And his passing was just on another level entirely. He was dissecting the defense with his ball movement and getting his guys great looks.
Here is Cook after Magic Johnson's bucket. Here's World B Free. The rebound by Johnson. Lakers leading by 23. Here's Cooper. Back to Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At 6'9" and pretty much a point, Magic Johnson is such a unique player.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, pretty much the perfect point guard, if there is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
And Johnson drops them both.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Mike, it hasn't been their night. Everything seems to be going wrong for them.
They can't get stops, and their offense hasn't been there either. They're in trouble, Kev.
They are, Coach. Here's Cooper. And the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Man, I love the lockdown defense of Cooper. I mean, very good because of his speed, athleticism, and smarts. Knows how to bother scores.
Here's Free. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wilkes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
How How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Outside Robinson. Here's Houston. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
He found his rhythm in the first half, putting up a bunch of points.
And hopefully he can maintain that tempo, because now his team is counting on him to keep it up.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Again, Los Angeles.
And when Magic has it going on, clear the way. He can dominate games all by himself.
Houston passes to Robinson. To the wing on the left. Here's Hubbard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Superb second effort.
Yeah, stayed right with it.
He's always working on the offensive glass.
To the middle, stolen by Robinson. Here's Houston. He has yet to score. Pass to Cook. Here's Hubbard. Yep, it counts.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Here's Johnson. Now Worthy. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Houston passes to Free. Here's Houston. Covered by Johnson. Free against Cooper. Shoots from the high post. Rebound the Lakers.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Slicing and dicing the D apart. Cooper loves going strong on the drive.
Houston passes to Cook. Out left to the wing. Robinson a screen on Cooper.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
Johnson outside. Pass to Worthy. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Worthy's got 6.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Houston passes to Cook. Free against Cooper. Again with the block.
Well, that's what Kareem does. He's the last line of defense and cleans up a lot of his teammates' mistakes.
Easy bucket right there. I think you could have even scored on that one.
Oh, yeah. I'm good for one wide open layup a night.
A steal. Here's Houston. Still scoreless. Pass to Hubbard. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out. Rebounded by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's. Here's Cooper. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hubbard the pass to Free. Good on the bucket. He's got 8.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
No surprise to see Kareem having his way on the offensive end, playing with real heart and finding lots of chances to score.
Houston passes to Robinson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's World B free. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And the basket is good. Wilkes has got 4 this quarter.
A 20-point-per-game level player. Wilkes looks to beat you inside.
Here's Free. He's got 8. The Lakers with the rebound. Cooper's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson, and another basket for the Lakers.
Nice execution by Magic. I like how he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Houston. No scoring in this one. Hubbard the pass to Houston. Here's Hubbard. Looking to end his cold spell. Offensive rebound. Here's Houston. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Houston. Over to the left wing. Here's Hubbard. Over Wilkes. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Can't connect from short range. Well, Cleveland shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Here's Houston. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Cook. Free against Cooper. From past the arc. Free can't get it to go.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Now, here's Johnson. 16 points for him. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Free. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Pass to Hubbard. Here's Free. He's guarded by Cooper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sweet move. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. Both teams will make substitutions. Scott with the ball. He has 6. At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. And again, no good by the Lakers. And stolen by McAdoo. Scott, good. Scott's got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
With that skyscraper reach, Kareem can block shots anywhere on the floor.
For Los Angeles, number 35, Larry Bird.
4 on the clock. Here's Hubbard. Takes it inside. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
So few players still even use the hook shot, but I think it's a tremendous weapon when you can master it and do it right.
The drive by Bagley. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a pretty unique situation, right, Clark? Starting with last summer's draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers paying to recover their draft pick.
And, Kevin, I'm not sure if they're going to recover it at all. I mean, after the litany of first-rounders they traded away with the previous ownership group, I mean, the NBA allowing the Cavs to buy back picks over 4 drafts. Man, I tell you, that could be a long rebuild for the Ohio fans.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Lakers making a change here. Garrett's checked in. Here's Houston. Still without a basket. Robinson a screen on McGee. 5 to shoot. Outside Robinson. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. The Lakers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Garrett, the pass to Scott. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count it, good. And that's now 20 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
Outside, Bagley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Johnson is checked in for Garrett.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. Buries the hook. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points in just the second half.
He is locked in and not letting up at all offensively.
Here's Hinson. Here's Robinson.
2 minutes remaining.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Warwick's checked in, and Freeze subbed in for Lynch.
Substitution. Warwick. World be free.
Poke loose. Here's World be free. The Cavaliers with another miss.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
Nice shot by McAdoo.
You can bump him all you want. McAdoo still finds a way to finish.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Pass to Hinson. Here's Free. All sorts of time, and it's good off the glass. Free's got 4 this quarter.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
That one drops for him. McAdoo's got 8.
I really like how they've worked to get the best shot. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Showing great patience there.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense.
Bagley, rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration, and didn't get it to drop.
To the paint. Here's McAdoo. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Bagley the pass to Warwick. Here's Pocat. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's World be free. Nice D from Scott. The Lakers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. To the wing right side. Here's World be free. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. It's the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bagley against Scott. Randall with a screen for Bagley. Free passes to Hinson. Shot clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Spriggs. Out to the wing. Outside, Scott. Pass to McAdoo. 5 on the clock. Over Bagley. Nice shot by McAdoo.
Make no mistake, Bob McAdoo can mid-range you to death. That's as natural as breathing for him.
Bagley against Scott. Right side Bagley. Here's Free. Shoots over McGee. Free can't get it to go.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
Outside, Scott. Out to the right wing. Here's McAdoo. Bagley with the rebound.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage look.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. 6 on the shot clock. Hinson, the pass to Bagley. Here's World B Free. It's rebounded by Nader. Nader's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the corner. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Pass to Hinson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Free. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's McAdoo. Shot from the top of the key, and against the jumper to drop. McAdoo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And McAdoo will bury you if he can just catch and shoot like that.
Here's Bagley. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. McGee finds Scott. Over Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Picking the right moment to get physical, and now he's headed to the line.
At the line for 2, Byron Scott.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Cook, he's checked in for Randall. Scott hits them both. For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Johnson against Bagley. Pass to Free. 4 on the shot clock. Offline from the high post. The Lakers shooting a superb 63% from the field. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's McAdoo. It's rebounded by Poquet. Poquet's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hinson, the pass to Bagley. Pass to Free. Over McAdoo. And another miss by Cleveland. They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hard not to foul a guy like Nader, who comes at you with such size and power.
Quinn Nader taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Such a great story. Nader didn't start a game in college. Now he's playing in the NBA.
That one misses. The Cavaliers shooting only 21% from the field so far. Houston passes to Cook. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Scott. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Hubbard. Cleveland moving it around. No good off the back of the rim. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Johnson. And that one drops for him.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's Hubbard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That is the fruit of focus and determination right there.
Not to be denied. Now he goes to the line for one more.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Hubbard at the line for 1.
1 shot.
And that one misses. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. McGee's shot is off.
I think there's way more they could have done there to try and open something up, get something a little better.
Yeah, they settled for a poor shot when they didn't have to.
It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
And that one, good.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Free from the top of the key. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Rambis is checked in.
Your Lakers, number 31, Rambis.
Pass to Hubbard. Free against McGee. It's Robinson, top of the key. Houston passes to Hubbard. Kept alive. Robinson dishes to Cook. Nader's checked in for Rambis.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Los Angeles, number 41, Quinn Nader.
Houston passes to Robinson. Here's Hubbard. Pass to Free. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get it going. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here are the Lakers. Big stretch here going 10-2. McAdoo misses. Cavaliers shooting like 21% from the field so far. Here's Hubbard. Here is Cook. Count it.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And Los Angeles guys shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. McAdoo inside. Robinson on him. McAdoo misses. Cleveland with the ball. Houston passes to Free. Just 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You've got to admire Free's creativity, especially when it comes to his insane handles.
Scott the pass to McAdoo. Over Robinson. Some solid defense from Robinson. Cleveland with the ball. Here's Houston. Pass to Cook. Now here is Robinson. To the left wing. There's a screen by Robinson. Hubbard the pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
One-handed, threw it down with power.
Oh, he loves that move.
An iconic one for him.
Now here is McGee. Here's Nader. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Cleveland. Here's World B. Free. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Lakers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Scott kicks to McGee. Pass to Nader. Here's Garrett. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nader can't get it to go. Here's World B. Free. Look it off the crossover. Free's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's got to be frustrating for the defense. Free is just superb at taking hits on the way up.
Left side, Scott. Can they get it? And he makes that one.
Wow, what a play. How in the heck did he make that?
Somehow maintaining control even while absorbing the foul. That's impressive.
And the Lakers making a change here.
I got you, man.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hey, you put your sleeve. Keep trying to come. That's what's up.
That's good from Scott. Here's Free.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The Lakers on D. Pass to Houston. Now Robinson. Here's Hubbard. Here's Free. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Robinson.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Lakers.
A dominant performance, Clark. A huge win for this team.
Well, the coaching staff has to be pleased with how well the game plan was executed. It was a fun W as well. And I imagine the coaches are going to have a good night's sleep after this one.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
His activity defensively stood out. You see the block total, putting shooters on notice.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. And McGee kicks to Scott. Pass to McAdoo. Pulls it from 20. Robinson pulls it in. Here's Free. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They could have used this run much earlier in the ballgame.
Too little, too late. But hey, it's something positive to take into the next game.
Now here is McGee. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Cuts off the pass. Here's Houston. Defended by Scott. Here's Houston. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. The Clark, they put on a show for this home crowd, playing with a lot of precision and just having their way out there at the end.
Yeah, this place was buzzing, on fire. The energy was overwhelming, fun to watch, but not so much fun for their opponents.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. So long, everyone.